Modulus x minus 1 is less than 5 minus the modulus of x minus 2. I'm just going to mark off these on number lines. So take this value here. I'll just do a little sketch of it. It flips at 1, doesn't it? Because that's when that's 0. On the right hand side of 1 it's equal to the value itself. On the left hand side of 1 it's equal to minus the value, which works out as 1 minus x. As far as this function is concerned then, let's have a look at this one. It flips at 2, doesn't it? And this value here is the value itself, so we get 5 minus x minus 2, which is 7 minus x on this side of 2 and including 2. And on the other side of 2, this value has the value of minus x plus 2 because you need to run a minus through it. And it's 5 minus that, isn't it? So it'll be 5 plus x. Plus and the minus is a minus. Minus 2. So that's 3 plus x. So you can see when it's 2 that will be 5. When it's 2 that will be also be 5, won't it? So let's do a sketch then. Let's draw in yellow. Nice and bright so we can see what we've got. So this one, let's draw that one first. This side is x minus 1 for bigger than 1. When x is 1 we start here then and we go x minus 1 is gradient 1 intercept minus 1. So here's the line from x bigger than 1, part line. And then we've got the line intercept 1 gradient minus 1, and that would be for this part here, for this x less than 1. So there's our line then. We just said that value was, intercept value was 1. So there's the left hand one. Now we need to draw the right hand one from the information that we've got. So let's use another colour so we can see it clearly. So bigger than 2, it flips at 2. And bigger than 2 is 7 minus x. So that's up here with the value 5. So let's suppose 5 is here. And this value up here. Just extend the axes and put 5. And that value at 2, 5, we've got to draw 7 minus x. So it's going to come down, isn't it? Same gradient, because it's gradient minus 1, same gradient as this. And on the other side, it's going to be 3, which is probably here, plus x. So apologies about this, but this is supposed to be parallel to the other line. So I'll try and draw it as best I can. And I'm going to have to cheat slightly, aren't I? Because my scale is hopelessly bad. And this value here is 3. So it's going to come across that side, isn't it? Because that was the line 3 plus x. So gradient 1 intercept 3. At 2 it would have the value 5, which is up here. So here's our points of intersection, which because I've just drawn it so badly, I'm going to put another colour still. It's going to be over here, isn't it? It's going to cross over here because this is value 1, this is value 3. So we're going to cross over on the negative. This can be A and label this as B. Now the question is, when is this line, the yellow line, less than, strictly less than, this orange line which is above it here? It's only going to be less than in this section here between these two bounds. It's not going to include A. So it's going to be this section here. So x goes up to but doesn't touch, and it goes down to this value and doesn't touch. So we need to find out these endpoints. So when do these two lines equal then? So let's have a look at A and find A, and then we'll find B. So this line is the line 1 minus x, and that equals this line here, which was the line 3 plus x, wasn't it? Move the x over, 2x. Move the 3 over there, you get 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Write it down from right to left then. Move the 2 underneath, minus 2 over 2 is minus 1. So x is minus 1. So this value here is minus 1. Now the other value for b, let's have a quick look at that one. Here we've got this line here, which is 7 minus x. And that equals this line here, which is the line x minus 1, wasn't it? This line is x minus 1. So we can see then, move that x over to be with the other x to make 2x. Move that minus 1 over to be with the 7 to make 8. Write it down from right to left now. Move the 2 from times to divide. 8 over 2 is 4. So this value is 4. So when we put 4 in, you see we get 4 minus 1 is 3. That's a height 3. And then when we put 4 in here, we get 7 minus 4 is 3. That's why they intersect. So we can see now then, final answer from the sketch. We see that x lies between 1 and 4.